YouTube, welcome back to the channel. Kai's dad here, Katie Gaming 5150. Today, I am going to try out a theory, and that is how much experience can we get from doing only max battles for an hour? It's 7:01 p.m. right now, and we're going to see how many we can do and how much experience we can get. So at the start of the day today for Pokemon Go, or this video, and continuing my legacy level 50 challenge, I've got 9.8 million experience. And that's out of the 25 million that I need. I've done 2 of the 4 level 49 requirements, one of which was trading far away. I finished that one. And then I've also finished sending 500 gifts to friends. So now I just need to get 50 lucky trades, which I currently have 47. We tried trading some a little bit earlier for most part of the day, but we weren't getting anything. So maybe we'll try and trade a little bit later. And 27 out of the 35 platinum medals. One of those medals I'm very close to, which is the Go Rocket Grunts, and I currently have 1,999. So I only need one more, so that's pretty exciting. I do need quite a few more of these platinum medals, and I need a lot more experience. Today is September 25th, which means that there's not too many days left. And I gotta really get into gear to try and get this experience so that I can get enough so that we can get to a legacy level 50 before the time expires on October 14th. There's a max battle right here. It is a Pidove. We're gonna get in it and we're gonna battle this. We're gonna battle as many of these as you can possibly find and do over the next roughly hour. I'll let you guys know periodically and update it as we move on with different max battles and if we get anything special. Okay, so we're battling the very first one here, and it is a Pidove. And if you can get lucky, you can take it down before you get the max meter up. And hopefully I just did that. Yes, I did. I just did that with this Pidove here. I'm using Zamazenta. Zamazenta is a fighting type, which is good against normal, and it's a normal, I think it's a normal flying type. It might just be normal type, I'm not entirely sure. But Pidove was taken down, and we took, I don't know, maybe 25 seconds tops from the time of getting in the raid until now. So we got 12,500 plus 3,500 plus the in-person bonus right now that they're having on it at 2,500, which makes a total of 21,500 XP. And then if we can get an excellent throw here, then we will get an additional 5,000 experience almost. I think it's like 4,000 and some change. We're gonna try and do this one-handed, and failed miserably. But most of the time we can get that if we're not talking on the camera and doing all that stuff and holding the camera with the left hand and trying to like do a bunch of stuff. So the good thing is that we just got 21,000 experience just like that. And it took 20 seconds. And the other thing about it was, as I was explaining in one of my other videos in the past, is the max particles. You can do roughly 9 raids for 425 Pokecoins, which is the best bang for the buck all around. You get almost 25,000 XP with a lucky egg for each one of these battles, and you get a ton of experience with a very short amount of time. And if you're just rolling around by yourself, you can get them, all of them. You can do all of them by yourself. You don't need anybody's help. You don't have to rely on any trainers or remote raids or anything. You can just do these and get them all. So that's the first one down. We're gonna try and see how many we can get. Well, that's one, and we will continue on the rest of them. Here we go. YouTube, so we're about halfway through. It's 7:40 at this moment in time. I caught a shiny Whismur. Well, I guess my Pokecatcher caught it because I didn't actually catch it. But we're on to this Bulbasaur right now, and we've been doing these max battles, these little 1-star ones, collecting this 25,000 experience almost the whole way. Now, I have to do a little disclaimer here. My lucky egg did run out, and I might have missed one of them on the 25,000 experience. Don't do that. Just put as many lucky eggs as you possibly can in there for the amount of time that you're planning on going out. Don't just put one and then wait and put one and wait. The reason I did it though was because we are going from place to place in the car because power spots are far apart. So that is one thing. You can't really walk and do this very well. But if you can drive your electric golf cart around with the air conditioning, then you can definitely get as many of these as you'd like because it's electric power and you're not doing anything bad for the environment. You're just riding around your electric car collecting some of these max battles. And here we are, another 20,000. 21,000. Let's see if I can get an excellent throw on this Bulbasaur. One-handed with the throw here. And is it good? Oh, it is good. We got an excellent throw. That is nice. I'm pretty happy about that. And let's see if it stays in the ball. Sometimes these guys can be a little bit tricky. Charmander is definitely a tricky one. That guy always is just very difficult to get in the ball. But there it is. Excellent throw. 4,300 XP. Okay, and is it any good? Is it a hundo? No, it's not a hundo. At least it has max attack, though. So we got that one there. We are on to the next one, and right now, this is where we're at for XP. I don't know exactly where we started at as of this video, but I got 10,100,000. So that's not too bad. On to the next one. YouTube, it is getting close to the end here. It's 7:58 right now, and I just found a rocket grunt. So we're gonna battle this thing, and this should be my very last one that I need for my platinum medal, which will mean I'll have one more platinum medal down, and I only need like 7 more, which is that's not too many, right? Actually, that's a lot. All right, we got Tyrantrum out. We're battling a tail wallow, taking it down, no problem. Well, I am using Tyrantrum, which is a pretty powerful against that guy. And next is Zubat, taken down. And finally, we have Pidgeot. I'm going to use my charge attack, and it should be taken down with no problem at all. And we will have another platinum medal for our Legacy Level 50 challenge so that we can get to level 49 sooner. But still not quite yet. We're still doing some battling here. 7:59. We're gonna find out how much XP we got in 1 hour of doing max battles with a lucky egg in just a second here after I get my platinum medal. Oh, tail wallow. We gotta do a catch on this thing, I guess. It's a shadow catch, so you gotta try and do it mid attack there. Send out a ball. Oh, I missed. One-handed catch, driving in the car, trying to catch this thing. Very difficult. Ooh, it's a nice throw. Not as good as I was hoping for, but you know what? It doesn't really matter at this point in time because we finally got the last thing we need for our rocket grunts. There it is. We've got a platinum medal coming up. Rocket Hero Platinum Medal. Defeat 2,000 Team Go Rocket members. Yeah! So we've got that completed, and now we have 28 out of the 35 platinum medals completed. Nice. That's always a good feeling to get another platinum medal checked off on the list. But this is where we're at right now. 10.2 million experience. And I'm not exactly sure when
people sleeping outside of GameStop.
I have no idea. There's people sleeping outside of GameStop. They must have something coming out. I'm not really sure what, but it doesn't really matter. We're playing some Pokemon Go. So 10.2 million experience. I think I started with like 9 point something. Let's just check really quick today at 7:01 p.m. All right. Let's take a look here. So we started out with 9.8 million, which means we gained about 300,000 experience in 1 hour. That's not too bad. 1 hour for 300,000 experience. I like it. I like it. That's pretty good. You have to do 12 raids of a 5-star or better, or 5-star raid to get the same amount of experience. And then you can't do it by yourself. So I feel like that's not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. And not only that, but you'd have to use 12 raid passes, premium raid passes, which cost way more than 425 max particles. And we did, I don't know how many of these raids, but not too, 26,000, we did roughly 8. We did roughly 12 of these too, so not too bad. I just want to kind of test that out, let you know where we're at on legacy level 50 and how we're doing and faring as far as that goes. I do need a lot more experience. I am going to have to hit this a lot harder soon. But that's the end of the game for today. Thank you for gaming with us, and we'll see you guys on the next game. Game over. And the next game could possibly be one of these, so we'll see you on that game.